privacy and safety need to be built into the metaverse from day one. You'll get to decide when you want to be with other people.
Most of us know Mark Zuckerberg to be the founder of the metaverse, something we are deeply familiar with. Well, there's more to him than meets the eye. This man has made billions and donated huge chunks to charities. He knows his cars, travels in style, and is a huge philanthropist along with his wife, Priscilla Chan. Let's take a look into the lifestyle of a billionaire, Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, the brain behind Facebook, isn't your typical car buff. While many of his billionaire buddies go for those flashy, high-end sports cars and luxury wheels, Zuck takes a different road, a down-to-earth one, to be exact. What sets Zuckerberg apart in the car game is his love for the everyday ride. You won't catch him in a flashy Ferrari or a posh Porsche. Nope, he's all about the affordable wheels that you and I could actually consider. Think Acura TSX and Honda Fit, both clocking in at less than 30 grand. These are the kind of cars that won't make your wallet cry, and they fit perfectly with Zuckerberg's unpretentious style. But wait, there's more! Zuckerberg's also got a thing for the Volkswagen Golf GTI. It's compact, it's got that sporty flair, and it won't break the bank just like his other choices. It's like he's saying, why go crazy when you can enjoy a fun ride without emptying your bank account? Now, here's where things get juicy. Just because he goes practical for daily driving doesn't mean he can't appreciate the finer things in life. Case in point, the Pagani Huayra. This Italian masterpiece isn't your average car, it's a $1 million work of art on wheels. So, while he's cruising around town in his budget-friendly rides, he's also got the Huayra tucked away for those moments when he craves the ultimate in automotive craftsmanship. In July, Zuckerberg gave us a peek into his car world via social media. Picture this. A photo of two revamped vintage Ford Broncos, one in a sweet baby blue and the other in classic black. His caption? His and hers. It's like he's playing a little game of intrigue with us. We don't know the price tag on these Broncos, but it's safe to say he's got a soft spot for classic and stylish rides to balance out his modern and budget-friendly choices. In a world where billionaires flaunt their wealth through their rides, Zuckerberg takes a road less traveled. He's the guy who proves that being crazy rich doesn't mean you have to drive a spaceship on wheels. Whether he's behind the wheel of an affordable hatchback or revving up that $1 million Pagani supercar, Zuckerberg's car collection shows that he's still got his feet firmly planted on the ground. It's all about appreciating the diversity of life, even in the world of four wheels. Have you seen the insane travelogues of Zuckerberg on Instagram? They're proof that while he works ambitiously to build his business, he sure knows how to blend business and pleasure. When he's not hustling as the Facebook boss, you'll catch him kicking back at one of his swanky waterfront hideaways or snapping those envy-inducing selfies with his better half, Priscilla Chan. But hold on, it's not all hammocks and selfies for Zuck. In the midst of some major privacy scandals that had the whole world buzzing, he decided to do a little globe-trotting. Now let's chat about how he spends those hard-earned billions. Family travel is high on the priority list. They even had an audience with the Pope at the Vatican. No big deal, right? And in 2018, Mark Zuckerberg dipped into the Facebook piggy bank and pulled out over $1 million for personal jet setting. Yep, that was his most expensive year on record. From anniversary celebrations at the jaw-dropping Parthenon to rubbing elbows with world leaders like President Macron, it's clear that being one of the world's wealthiest folks doesn't mean you're chained to the corporate boardroom. Now, let's talk numbers. Mark Zuckerberg's net worth is straight-up jaw-dropping, especially for a dude his age. And you can bet your last dollar that the Zuckerberg clan won't be pinching pennies anytime soon. They've got the bucks, the brains, and the globe-trotting adventures to prove it. In a world where billionaires flaunt their wealth in every way possible, Mark Zuckerberg's story is a little different. He's showing us that even with all that cash, he's not afraid to kick back, explore the world, and enjoy the good life. Mark Zuckerberg and Priscilla Chan aren't just your average tech moguls. They're also known for their massive philanthropic efforts, giving away a significant chunk of their wealth to make the world a better place. Their journey into the world of philanthropy began with a significant commitment, signing the Giving Pledge. So, what's the Giving Pledge all about? Well, it's an amazing commitment made by some of the world's wealthiest folks, including Mark and Priscilla. They pledged to dedicate the majority of their wealth to charitable causes, either during their lifetime or in their will. It's all about spreading the wealth to make the world a better place. Bill and Miranda Gates teamed up with Warren Buffett back in 2010 to launch this game-changing pledge. Mark Zuckerberg made headlines in 2015 when he announced his intention to give away a whopping 99% of his Facebook shares. At that time, those shares were valued at around $45 billion. That's not pocket change, my friends. And get this, Mark and Priscilla were among the very first to sign the giving pledge back in 2010. They've been on the charitable train for quite some time. Now, where do they focus their philanthropic firepower? Education and medical research are their key areas of interest. In 2014, they dropped a cool $120 million to support schools in the Bay Area. The following year, they pledged $100 million to the public school system in New Jersey. These folks aren't just writing checks, they're actively investing in education to give kids a better shot at life. But they didn't stop there. In 2015, they took things to the next level by founding the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. This organization is their tool for driving change. It tackles everything from education reform to biomedical advancements, immigration reform, and affordable housing. One of their big goals? Curing diseases. They're not playing around. Mark and Priscilla pledged to donate at least $3 billion over a decade to make this happen. They're in it for the long haul, aiming to wipe out diseases by the end of the 21st century. Talk about ambition. Their philanthropic journey was inspired by the birth of their daughter in 2015. It got them thinking about the kind of world they wanted her to grow up in. Their commitment to making the world better for their little ones fueled their generosity. But they're not just throwing money at problems. They're using technology to revolutionize education. They've poured $30 million into an initiative called Reach Every Reader. This program uses tech to tailor learning materials to kids' interests, abilities, and pace of work. It even diagnoses reading problems before kids can read. It's like a personal tutor for every child. In addition to their high-tech education efforts, Mark and Priscilla have donated $25 million to a startup that trains African developers. Plus, they've kicked in $50 million to create an app in India aimed at helping those with limited access to education. They're all about making learning accessible to all. Mark Zuckerberg and Priscilla Chan's philanthropic journey is nothing short of remarkable. They've dedicated their wealth, time, and energy to making the world a better place, one donation and initiative at a time. From education to medical research, their impact is felt around the globe. And it all started with a pledge to give back, a promise they're keeping in the most incredible way. Zuckerberg and Chan, the power couple we all should be admiring, don't you think? If you liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Until next time, bye.